Hey guys, Dan here. Welcome back to the channel. We're doing another reaction video because I saw that the day of Christmas, Mr. Digbar Gay Raps posted another video on his channel. It wasn't actually his. It was a repost of another artist's song that I was not aware of until I was graced with this channel. All right, and today we're actually gonna record my whole reaction to this. So I don't know what to expect from this. Oh, Jesus, but it's 7 minutes long. But Mr. Digbar Gay Raps does make an appearance near the end, so I'm excited for this. So I will actually take notes and give an actual review of it. I'll kind of speed through it. I'll fast forward through it so you guys don't have to see me watching all 7 minutes of the thing instead of just a cut to the end because that was boring last time. Oh, Jesus. No, stop. I don't care about American Circus Pets. Oh, Jesus. So I actually did take a few notes about this. I'm gonna stop sharing. No. Yeah, I'm gonna stop sharing that tab and just go to this tab. So I actually do have some notes about this one. You guys have just probably just saw it speed up through that, but I actually do have some notes on this. So the the opening ad libs and stuff are always very squelchy. I don't know. They're very squelchy, and that's for a reason. I'm sure you can guess why if you actually go listen to the song. I recommend actually listening to it because the beat on this, yeah, fucking the beat's awesome. Don't get me wrong, but I could do without a lot of the moaning ad libs and just the moaning ad libs. I could do without that. I could do without that. But in all seriousness, um, the beat on this actually, I'm sure you guys saw. I actually had my fucking head bobbing because it was a pretty killer beat. Um, the artist who's the main artist, Fat Bub, he flows really well with the beat. He does really great with that. I thought he sounded awesome. Um, the second artist on the track, SDK Steezy, sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, also flows really well. Their vocals are both very energetic. They both flow very well with the beat that's given to them. Hydracock is actually a very nice singer. I'll say that right now. He's actually got very nice singing voice, even with the voice modification that's going on there. I actually thought he did very well singing. So, which was a nice addition because you don't expect something that's like this to actually have, like solid singing moments in it. Um it was, throughout the whole thing there was a kind of a good variation of vocal speed where Fat Bub and SDK Steezy, the first two artists that were on this track, had very energetic, fast vocals. Hydracock had kind of a slower vocal, had kind of slower vocals that worked in tandem very well. The same could be said for XX Ains. Again, I don't know how to pronounce that. Pardon me. Um, it's like they had a great variation. I will say that one thing I didn't like about this is actually the Sergeant Seaman part. And that's mainly because his vocals were kind of sleepy. They weren't. I know I was just praising the love of vocal variation, like how some vocals are faster than others, but his weren't. It wasn't really an issue of them being slow or fast. It was just they were really sleepy. They were tired. It was like the type of vocals that you really don't want to hear in something like this. It was just kind of ugh. um Colossal was probably one of my favorite features on this whole thing. His vocals were very aggressive. They were energetic. I could, I could understand what he was saying. I could hear him clearly. And I just really like. I have a thing for aggressive vocals in songs anyway, especially with for some type of genres. I like more aggressive vocals. And Colossal's aggressiveness and speed when it came to his vocals really just kind of made his part like I was tempted to go back and listen to it again seriously because it was like, ooh, that part right there, that was awesome. Um, like I mentioned earlier, XXX Ain, he had not only great flow and a good rapping voice, good speed with vocals with rapping, um, he had a really nice singing voice. Even with, the inclusion of auto tuning, you're like, that stuff, I don't really care. It was, it was great. He had a really nice singing voice. And not only that, but the production of his vocals, the mixing, I guess. I'm not well versed in this, so I'm just going to call it the mixing. The mixing of his voice was a lot more clean than some of the other artists' vocals. It was probably the vocals with the best mixing out of everyone there. And his vocal part was very nice to listen to. It was, besides Colossal and the first two artists, XXX Ains was probably my favorite part of listening to this whole song. YLN Dreams, his vocals, it had this weird effect too, where it sounded like it was like cutting at some points, like like really quickly, and like if you put audio tracks next to each other and you don't click them right up next to each other, it sounded like that, where the audio clips hadn't been snapped together perfectly. And that was kind of, I noticed that, and I don't know if that's just me being nitpicky, but again, that part was kind of like, okay, I didn't really like that part a lot anyway, because it was kind of the same problem as Sergeant Seaman. Sleepier vocals, and it was like, I don't know. I mean, he flowed well, but again, vocals were just sleepy. And then we had the grand finale with Mr. Digbar Gay Raps, which was honestly one of the funniest parts. Which that might be a little biased just for me having listened to, Three Big Balls a week or so ago. But if I'm being serious, Digbar Gay Raps part was my favorite part just because of how funny it was. It got me to laugh the most out of pretty much, besides the first few moments of the song and then anything in between. His part got me to laugh the hardest. And overall, I thought it was a pretty solid track. Like I said, there were some parts of it that weren't perfect. I thought some of the features could have been better, like YLN Dreams and Sergeant Seaman. Their vocals were a little sleepy, but besides that, I won't say that they were bad. It's just they could drop my pencil. Besides that, they could have been better, but I won't say that they're bad. But if I were to kind of like give this, like, I would recommend this song to someone, seriously. It's not something obviously I would play for like your family if you're not cool with them hearing something like this, but like just for something to like listen to get a laugh out of, or something to listen to where you can like kind of like unironically appreciate it, I would recommend it. It's a good song. It has a lot of good qualities to it. And like I said last time, go subscribe to Digbar Gay Raps. The guy has some obvious talent, memes aside, and go support him. Go listen to his music. Do stuff like that. Tell your friends about his music. Because his music is actually pretty solid. But with that, I think I'm gonna call it a video. You've all been shit. I can't do that outro anymore. Yeah.